Thanks to all the people at Shaw who are volunteering on the phone, 604-629-2020. And I think Chanel Pratap is going to be introducing us to one of our junior hosts right now. Chanel?
Thanks, Fiona. Yeah, for the next couple of hours, Easter Seals Ambassador Nathan Bragg will be helping us out here on the rest of the telethon. Nathan, how you doing?
I'm doing really well, thanks.
Excited to be here?
Yeah, it's been really fun so far. It's been a great night, and we're making a lot of money for Easter Seals.
Awesome. Just sort of talk about what does it mean to you being a Easter Seals Ambassador?
Well, to me, it's a great honor because it's basically my responsibility to go to all of the charitable events and speak to all of our donors about the importance of Easter Seal camps and how important it is for not just my life, but the lives of so many countless other children with disabilities throughout this province.
How have those camps sort of helped you?
Those camps, they've really changed my life because by going to camp, I was able to make so many great friends, and it taught me to accept my disability. And instead of just thinking about it as a disability, I learned to embrace it and use it as a positive example in my life.
Now, I was just talking to some people before, talking about your career path. Apparently you want to go into broadcasting, maybe sportscasting. Is that true?
I would love to go into journalism. I think it's something that's really interesting. I've always had a real big passion for sports, and I really enjoyed writing. So sports journalism is definitely my career goal in the future, and this is a great opportunity for me to get some practice and help a great cause.
Well, maybe I'll take my job one day. With your best broadcasting voice, why don't you tell us what's coming up next?
All right, Cole Armour recently made news when he appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show. He's only 13 years old, but he's got an incredibly polished voice, and he's on our Tom Lee soundstage.
We're going to throw it over to Chanel and Nathan to tell us a little bit more. Guys?
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Nathan and I are hanging out here admiring these cool terracotta figures that were unveiled a little bit earlier on. Nathan, give us your thoughts on what you think of them.
Well, I think they're amazing pieces of artwork that are going to be really beautiful and help showcase our city to the world. Yeah,
you're exactly right. We'll see this spring, knowing that the monies collected from these pieces are going to help the Lion Society projects just like the Easter Seals Camp, and you've been to several of those. We were talking earlier about 12, I think you said.
Yeah, I've been going for 12 years to Easter Seal Camp Squamish up by Whistler.
Okay, your best memories of them.
My best memories of camp is just meeting so many amazing people, both campers and incredible staff members that just make the experience so wonderful.
Okay, so with your best broadcast voice again, it's pretty solid. Tell us what's coming up next.
What's coming up next is we're heading over to the island where it looks like there's going to be another Czech presentation. So here's Ed Bain.
You're watching Timmy's Christmas Telethon, presented by Shaw.
All right, Nathan and I are hanging out with the phones behind us, and it's our job to tell people to call in and obviously make some pledges here. You can speak from experience. How has this benefited you from the Easter Seal, all the services that they've provided?
Well, I personally was able to attend the Easter Seal camps for 12 years, where I got to experience the joy of summer camp, something that every child should get to experience, where I developed lifelong friendships, and I gained a better feeling of confidence and freedom, which I applied to my life outside of camp and in the world today.
So you know how important it is for these pledges to keep coming in, right?
It's very important because you're helping so many children in so many different ways, just so they can learn to embrace their abilities and have a great time.
Why don't you lead us into the next story here?
All right, well now we're off to Nanaimo to hear about a very special family who are benefiting from very generous donations from people like you.
Let's go back to Chanel and Nathan.
All right, Nathan, this is our chance to help out and get those phones ringing behind us. I've heard a bunch of them going off the last little while, but I don't think we've heard enough ringing, so why don't you throw a message out there?
That's right. When you support the Timmy's Christmas Telethon, you're helping provide essential services for families of those of kids with disabilities.
That's right.
That's right.
And the number's on the screen there, so make sure you give us a call and give us a pledge. And I think you want to introduce our next performer.
Yeah, that's right. Over on our Tom Lee music soundstage is Jasper Sloan Yip, getting ready to perform his song.
You're watching Timmy's Christmas Telethon, presented by Shaw.
And that is one of the many great reasons why we are here. And I think, do you think it's time for a total, people?
I'd love to see a total.
I think so.
Let's do it. Let's see where we're at.
Count it down.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
with a
7,
7,
4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 4. That's a good number.
Amazing.
I like seeing those kind of numbers, don't I?
It is getting right up there, isn't it? It's fantastic.
It's exciting. We've got 1 hour left as well, so you can phone in 604-629-2020. If you're in Greater Vancouver, if you're outside of Greater Vancouver, 1-855-216-2011, and some amazing prizes if you donate during our live
Yes,
broadcast
like
as well.
the diamond necklace they're letting me wear.
Oh.
I might make a run
Wait,
for it.
your jacket's covering
We're
up.
going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more of Timmy's Christmas Telethon right after this.
We're going to throw it back to Mike, who has a check presentation for us.
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely. We love the check presentations, and we've got one with Gary Semenoff, Zone Chair of Zone H4. Gary, first of all, maybe tell us a little bit about how you raise the money.
Within our club, we have a contract with Century Holdings in their mall, their Town Center Mall, and they allow us to use up to 70 lots, and we rent out the parking lots to individuals who want to sell their cars. And it's so successful. One of the recipients came by one time, and he was from Coquitlam. I said, "How did you find out about this place?" He said, "Oh, my car salesman told me to come out here. Probably get a better deal."
I love that. How much fun does everyone involved in your clubs have, just rallying around each other and participating in this?
Actually, we have a lot of fellowship amongst ourselves and everything else. And because we get involved in many of the projects within the community and also with Timmy's Telethon, and lately we've been discussing who's going to be cooking supper within our club now.
That sort of things happen. And of course, we've got Nathan joining us as well, along with Stephen Miller. Stephen, I mean, when you hear these stories of the guys and how they choose to make money, I mean, we're seeing everything in here, from Hold'em poker tournaments to car sales to, it's really cool to see what everybody does.
I love the creativity of the Lions in the province, because every community, every Lions club does something different, whether it's making phone books or renting out spaces or doing Texas Hold'em tournaments. They're doing something in their communities, they're raising awareness for why they're doing it, and they're giving it to a great cause for the Easter Seal houses and the camps.
Very nice. And you have a check, Gary?
Yes.
I don't want to put any pressure on you. Nathan's waiting to have a look as well.
On behalf of the Zone 19 H4, $6,700.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much, Gary.
There we go.
Thank you to everyone in Zone H4 for all the work they do as well. And we're going to be right back with Ali Milner after this Easter Seal feature.
I guess we'll throw it to Bianca at the social media desk.
Thanks so much. Wow, another big check presentation. Thank you so much for your support. I'm joined now by Nathan Bragg, a former Easter Seals camper. Nathan, you're here to spread the word about Twitter.
Yeah, I'd like all you to follow us on Twitter at Timmy's Telethon or hashtag Timmy's Telethon.
Yeah, and we're on Twitter, but we're also on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Timmy's Telethon. And we have a new Facebook post to tell you about. It comes from an Easter Seals camper named Chelsea Cookie Williamson. She also included a picture, and she says, getting ready for the big swing. She loves the big swing, and she finally made it all the way to the top. Nathan, what can you tell me about the big swing?
Well, the big swing is one of the most popular attractions at the Easter Seal camps. It's basically it's these two poles with a harness and a rope in between, and they harness each camper in, regardless of their ability. I mean, now they even have this special thing called a kite harness for those that require more neck support, and you get your counselors, once you're harnessed in, to pull on this rope and pull you up as high as you want to go, all the way up to 60 feet, and then they let you go, and it really simulates a feeling of flying through the air, and it's a great sense of freedom and independence that a lot of kids might never get the chance to experience otherwise.
Wow, it sounds like quite a thrill. We're going to talk to you a bit more a little later, and now we're going to head over to Fiona.
Thank you so much. You guys doing a great job in the social media center.
Here we are again at the social media desk. I'm joined by Nathan Bragg. You are an Easter Seals ambassador. What does that mean?
That's true. Basically, an Easter Seals ambassador is a camper who basically goes around to all of the Easter Seals charitable events, fundraising events like this one tonight, as well as our Easter Seals 24-hour relay presented by Money Mart, and our regattas and any of our galas throughout the year. And I basically speak to people and donors all around the province about why they should donate to Easter Seals camps and the effects that it has had on my life and the lives of so many other children in this province.
And now, in doing my research, I learned that you were a bit of a prankster at camp. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I was a prankster at camp. One of the things that they try and focus on at camp is making sure that every camper has a great time. So by doing that, they get us to do many things that will make us laugh. So some of the things I've done is I've toilet papered other groups, their rooms. I've taken articles of clothing from my counselors and put it up a flagpole. All sorts of funny things like that. And every camper has an opportunity to do something like that during Camp Squamish.
That's awesome. And now you told me you're from Maple Ridge and you have a challenge.
Yeah, I'd like to challenge everybody in my hometown of Maple Ridge that's watching this telethon right now to make a pledge and support such a great cause. We have a great Lions Club in Maple Ridge, so it's important to donate.
Well, thank you so much, Nathan, for joining me. That's our last hit from the social media desk. We want to thank everyone that sent in their Facebook messages, that's tweeted us, that's shared their stories about Easter seals and what it's meant in their lives. So thank you very much, and we're going to send it over to a music performance now.
Awesome. Another great performance, and we're at a very exciting time. We're getting close to the grand finale number, but first we have some prizing to give away. I'm going to start with the Schwinn bikes. So listen for your name, but of course you can go to the website to find all the winners. Sam and Kathy Knackley, Louise Sigurdsson, Tyler Pridham, Alexandra Durajan, Ellen Fung, George Dowling, Hannah Lau's Mission, Albert Chapman, and Ray Bales. Congratulations. You all have a $700 Schwinn bike.
Why not?
This is that. Donna, over to you for the next one.
Right, and the winners of this luxury 7-day Holland America line cruise for two, Howard and Wink Beal from West Vancouver. Congratulations.
Very nice. Stephen, let's do you next.
And the winner of the Ultimate Seattle Experience, including 2 nights hotel, gas, shopping, and meals, is Muriel Haw from Vancouver.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Johanna Ward.
All right, we have a deluxe Canucks hockey package, includes $500 travel gift certificate, 2 tickets to a game, a signed Alex Burrows jersey, dinner, and 1-night hotel accommodations, and that goes to Teresa Labby of Vancouver.
Congratulations.
Very nice. Congratulations, Teresa.
And I have a little bit of a grand prize. Of course, we've been chatting about the Diamond in the City package. That means you will have to rip the diamond necklace off my neck because you have won it. Razia Sheardry, you get the prize package that is worth up to $6,000. So congratulations.
Very nice. Now, obviously, we're at a very exciting time here, but we want to just take a moment just to thank everyone for their involvement here. There are so many people from the BC Lions Society, of course, that have made this happen here tonight. And, of course, lots of volunteers behind the scene.
And our great junior host who stole the show and probably will
Nathan,
steal our jobs someday.
Mr. Bragg,
Congratulations.
Very nice. And Marco as well. Marco, thank you very much.
Thanks to our friends from Global TV, of course, you guys. It is time to do the final total.
Everybody ready?
Now. Is everybody ready? Let's get those numbers out there.
9, 7, 6, 4, 0, 2, 6.
Thank you, everyone who donated. You can still donate by calling the numbers on your screen or go to the Timmy's website. We also want to thank all of our volunteers who've been on the phone and our crew that has worked so hard with us.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, everyone who donated, who took the time out of your day, donated the money, however much it was. Thank you so much. And from the bottom of our heart, and you guys, thank you all for your participation.
Thank you. And I think we've got some more music for you right now. Thanks to everybody.